What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Another Euro Truck Simulator 2 video or live stream. Let me recognize some folks who are here early and on time. Rick Rashid was the first to post. Yeah. Grandpa Boom Boom. Oblivion followed shortly after. Bedrock. Lobo 1G, Colin Percival, Thomas Berger. Pilot Bro is here to get his lurk on, I guess. Ryan, Drive 1808, and Picard Gaming made it. You off today, Picard? Or are you just doing this from the phone? Good to see you, by the way. I know you've been busy working a lot of hours. Tis the season for that. So let me do some shout outs quick and then we'll talk about what's going on. Ehigh Sniper, our top ATS driver for August. Justy, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ATS driver for last January. Hauling cows and listening. Okay. Get along, little doggies. Get them doggies into wherever they're going. Isabella Hagloff, Pilot Pro 39. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February. I should mention that Pilot Bro is lurking. Rob Strecker is hopefully listening. Bedrock is present. Bill Welburn, Nicholas XXXN. I think he's on the road today. Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May. Might be a bit early. A 1,500-mile run. I didn't know you would be doing a run that long with cattle. Trucker King 2010, XLT 588 Gaming, Omega Sunrise, our top ETS driver for April and January of this year. Silent Dilemma, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, Johnny Hansen, Big Al 2424, our top ETS driver for December. Asimified. Card Gaming is here. Well, he's on a 1,500-mile run and listening on his phone. Lobo 1G, our top ETS2 driver for July, is here. Hugwash. Birdie the Parrot, Carlin, Big Dave KF, and Wim55, our top ATS driver for September and November, and our top ETS2 driver for October. All right, that's the flatbedders out of the way. Members will know that we're having that tomorrow's members live stream will be a Q&A, and flatbedders will have the opportunity to join in the stage channel and ask their questions live if they wish. They can also post their questions on the community tab in the post that I did 2 days ago, just for them, so they can post questions there if they wish. Those will get answered first. So the next thing, Stobbs is here. Hey, Stobbs. Looks like your membership fell off. I'll have to update my thing. Hugwash is here. Well, you can click out of those adverts. Okay, you'll figure it out. All right, so we're going to be driving around the West Balkans today. So you guys voted for it. You voted for ETS2 today and ATS for tomorrow evening. And you voted for West Balkans overwhelmingly, actually, on both counts. 80% of you voted, for those who voted, 66 votes. 80% voted for me to drive ETS Euro Truck today and American Truck tomorrow. And then the subsequent vote, 61 of you voted between me driving in the Iberia DLC or the West Balkans DLC. 75% said West Balkans, so that's what we're going to do. So, also, if you were here for the failed attempt on my part to participate in the Sunday Fun Day convoy this last Sunday, ordinarily I would skip this weekend, and because I'm doing them every other Sunday. So, but because it was such a Charlie Foxtrot, I'm going to participate in this Sunday's Sunday Fun Day. I'm planning to do next Sunday's Sunday Fun Day convoy as well. So, kind of a, what do you call it? Encore. Anyway, we did sort out what the problem was. It was mods related. And it was just one of those things that one person had an optional mod, and myself and, well, I didn't have it. So it made the game crash for me. All right, let's see. Have to stop halfway to let them out for 12 hours. Oh, okay. So where do you do something like that? Is there like a corral or something? I've seen these corrals in Kansas. At least I think that's what that is. And it's even modeled in the game. So do you have a stipulated place that you do this at? Let us know. Okay. Hugwash, did you make it through the adverts? We're going to get going here in just a moment. I think now's as good a time as any. Stockyard or feedlot that we have connections with. Got it. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So, where am I? By the beach. Oh. I'm nowhere. Because all the alt tabbing in and out, my mouse stopped working. Only allowed to be in the trailer for 26 hours. That's a long time. Okay, I gotta shut down my game and restart it. That's always not fun. Oops. I will go straight to Steam to shut it down. Oh. Unsaved stuff. Well, I don't want to lose my stuff. Let me see if I can... Nope, I don't. It appears I cannot. It's aggravating. Well, I haven't picked up the load yet, but I should still have it on me. It is a World of Trucks load. Alex Roscoe, welcome to the stream. You work in Europe on a European truck? I wouldn't mind, but, you know, I'm kind of past that point in my life. I'm semi-retired these days. I'm retired from trucking. Well, Rick, while we're waiting for my game to boot back up, for those of you who are farming on our multiplayer maps, we are just waiting on over on Edgewater, waiting on Nicholas, who is out on the road. He'll get to it when he gets to it. On UMRV, I am trying to finish up what I've got going on. Oh, looky there, right back where I left off. All right. But my pickup point moved. It's right there. Before, it was over here. That's all right. We can work with that. Okay. And I haven't even been on Huron yet. By the way, did y'all get a chance to watch my latest real-life trucking video? Oh, wait. Yes, I can go this way. For those of you who are drivers and fans of American Truck Simulator, you should be able to recognize a lot of the places in that video, a real-life trucking video, as I drive in Wyoming on Interstate 80. Despite the wintry weather. I'd like to do a side-by-side comparison, though. All right, what have we got? Sulfuric acid. We have a load of sulfuric acid. Whoops, which is why we've got that hazmat label there. I do like chicken. I like chicken a lot. I like chicken. Oh, No, there was not a chicken fight, but one of the guys that was in the fight was in line ahead of me to get chicken. All right, Ryan, we'll see you later. Thomas Berger, a reefer hauler for 13 months. That's awesome, Thomas. I have a great recipe. Awesome. For chicken? I like chicken. You may have heard that about me. Okay. Picard Gaming, a flatbedder for 12 months. All right. Oh, I'm going to show you where we're going. So here we are in Trieste. Did I show you where we were? Trieste. Must be that that's where the game crashed on me. So we are in Trieste, Italy. And we are going to cross over into Slovenia. And we're going to deliver this load of sulfuric acid to Maribor. Looks like we got a little bit of roundabouting to do. Meaning stuff like this. Then drive there and do some kind of a loop-de-loop in town. Cattle hauler level. You know, I was thinking about adding more levels to the membership. And the other levels that I was looking at had names for them. Well, one of them is Tanker Yanker. Oh yeah, and the other one is Heavy Hauler. But I haven't fully decided whether or not I want to add more levels because they would come with a higher level of membership. Trucker King is here and is gifted 5 memberships. And that reminds me, I forgot to fix my screen over here. Andrew Black, Eureka 79, Phantom 6767, Long Journey, and Stobbs. Stobbs is back, and so is Phantom. Thank you, Trucker King, and congratulations to the winners. Lucky recipients. I don't know, I don't remember what monetary value I assigned to those in my draft notes. Tanker Yanker, Heavy Hauler. The cattle hauler is actually a pretty good idea. I wish I'd have thought of that. Wow, Bedrock, that's a good point. He was a real tanker yanker heavy hauler. And by tanker, I mean tanks. Like real, like big tanks with big guns on the front. That's funny. Okay. I will look for that after the stream. Like we're going this way. Man, I could use some chicken right now. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I got no air horn on this truck. I forgot. Anyway, that video that went live yesterday, my real life trucking video, I couldn't stop laughing every time while I was editing the video and I was listening to that story that I told way back then. I mean, that was hilarious. It was funny then, and it was funny watching it. Adam is here. Welcome. Yeah, TK, I didn't think you forgot or something. Nothing like that. Man, what is up with this 50-kilometer speed limit? There we go. Here's some 80. Yeah, I just reset the trip meter. Now it's 70. Now it's 50. Crazy speed limit changes. Ken Beard is here, welcome, and Phantom 6767 is here, wearing his member skin. You know, I haven't been here in the West Balkans since we finished up the Cruising the Balkans event. So I really, if I had voted in the poll, I would have voted for this. Now you get over. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. That's the only horn I got right now. And now we're headed off into a direction I don't believe I've been in any profile. Where we're going, Maribor, I don't believe I've been to at all. Hey there, Kivo. This is Slovenia. Surprised. I thought we'd be going that way. Because the sign said to go the other way for Maribor, and we're going to Maribor. Must be... we're going to an outlying area or something. Let me have a look at the map real quick. Whoa, got some stuttering. That's never a good sign. Okay, so where's Maribor? Oh, it's just a different way to go to Maribor. Huh. Okay. Back to it. look at the mountains over there. That looks cool. A little hard to see through the trees, but it looks cool. By the way, in case you're wondering, this trailer is a flatbed trailer with locking pins. I can do flatbed loads and container loads. Sound Fixes Pack is here. Welcome. Yeah, I haven't done Pro Mods Europe since West Balkans came out. Once Pro Mods updates to accommodate the West Balkans DLC, I'll be reinstalling that because I miss it a lot. I love Pro Mods. But, like I was saying earlier, I haven't been back into the West Balkans since I finished the event. The whole reason for not installing Pro Mods or getting the current version and installing it is because it just overlays this. So I'm overdue coming back. By the way, we saw that you had updated your Sound Fixes Pack mod so that when you blow your horn, you hear a dog barking. I have yet to hear that dog barking, and I'm wondering, is that dependent upon a location? Welcome to Maribor. And I don't have an air horn on this truck, so I can't test it. So I wonder if it works with the regular horn, the city horn. Let's see, Cody Old, JJ Man, 1982, and the light is green. Yeah, I watched the video that you put on your channel that shows that dog barking sound. Hello, Pancake Man. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see where we're going. There it is. I'll catch up to your chats there just a bit. Yeah, it's dependent on the custom air horn and if there's an actual dog near you outside the truck. Okay, good. Because we were concerned that it might just be, you might hear the dog barking where there's no dog. So that's good to know. Also explains why I didn't hear a dog barking when I tested it in another profile. Pancake Man, member for 5 months as a reefer hauler. 1 more month until you get the next badge. You're right. Oblivion has 46 miles left. For what? Oblivion. Or were you commenting on me and I'm just now getting to it? Okay, Nick Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS2 driver for January and April of last year. Ipswich, David H74. Let's look for a new load. Look at the map first. Yeah, I've never been to Maribor, as far as I know. There's a lot here. Let's see what kind of load we can get out of here. And stay in the West Balkans area. So here's one to Zagreb. And I would like it to be 250 kilometers or more. Got it, Oblivion. Here we go. This one is 298 kilometers. Used plastics. Picking up from Umefa, going to Maersk. Let's go get it. Meantime, Matthew Roth, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March. Broken Country Bumpkin Simulation. So we've got to go 22 kilometers to go get this. Oh, what happened? I've been noticing my engine's been stalling out a lot lately. And there's nothing wrong with this truck, so I'm wondering what it might be. I have a theory, but I don't like the theory. All right, let's take a look at the map here real quick. We're just going to another part of town. Okay. We've got 21 kilometers to go. Semper Bufo is here. Welcome. Does any cargo need to have a weight for loading onto a trailer? Not sure what you mean by that, Adam. Are you asking, does it have to be weighed? If that's the case, if that's what your question is, the answer is kind of yes. In the US, but usually it's just calculated. Doesn't before it gets loaded. Like the shipper, they know how much their product weighs by volume. If it's a pallet of, if they're loading pallets of a specific product, well, they know how much each pallet weighs. It's a calculated amount. And it's close. And that total weight will be included on your bill of lading. And that's what you get when you bill of lading is your paperwork for transporting that product. Thomas Berger is gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Thomas. And the lucky recipients are Claudio Diaz, Vernon Bunch, Carlos DeJackal, Matt, 13, Brandon Will, and Drive has just driven past Ausfart again. Man, that town is everywhere. Well, it's not here. It's not in Maribor. So Adam, to kind of follow up on your question, the reason for the weight, it depends on what kind of product it is. Some stuff in bulk, the buyer pays for the product based on bulk or the weight. Oh, you're irritating. But in almost all cases, the trucker needs to know the weight so that they can ensure that they're not overweight. But they have to check that sometimes after the load is loaded. And we start with the information we get on our bills of lading from the shipper. Truckers have to know because we have to make sure that we're not overweight in order to comply with regulations, weight restrictions. If you're too heavy, not overall, but by axle or axle group, then you run the risk of damaging the roads. used to work, we had to have the pallet count and weight on the bill of lading. That information was relayed to the carrier, so the carrier knew the size and type of trailer needed. Exactly. When I was booking loads on the load board, that information was included, not necessarily the count, but the weight, the calculated or anticipated weight of the load was included in the information on the load board. And then, now we only had really one type of trailer that we used when I was at Schneider, and that was a dry van trailer, and they were all basically set up the same way. But when you've got a load board that caters to all different kinds of trucking setups, flatbed, dry van, reefer, heavy haul, everything, they do have to have that information. And oh my god, EK, I can't keep up with all this. Yeah, we had all that information in the load board. So Trucker King just gifted 10 more memberships, and the lucky recipients are James Brandt, Sean Duffy, David McFlurry, D. Moynes. Are you from Iowa, D? Redbeard 429, Joan 0, Joseph Wooten, Kleber Mendes Bedem, Bob B. Congratulations to the lucky recipients, and thank you to Trucker King for being so generous. Colin, I would imagine containers from ports can be bad, but they've got all that information already. You know, all of the load information is already there. You can pick up containers just like this at a port. This one is going to a port, so it gets loaded at the shipper. It's going to the port to get put on a ship. Let's look at a map. All right, so we're just going to get back on the road. We're not going exactly the same way that we just came. In fact, we're going to go south here into... I don't know what that is. I would say Yugoslavia, but I'm not sure that's what that is. We're going to Rijeka, I guess is what that is. Distance of 299 kilometers. Get going. Ooh, gotta do some shout outs. Douglas Williams, Justin Burns. What the heck, TK? What? I'm trying to get his name all over the place. That's generous. Just get that other tax return refund. JC Drives, Lee Jenkins, Bruce A, Thomas Berger, Tazzy 291. Wow. All right, let's get a move on. How heavy is this anyway? 7 tons of used plastics. Oh, I guess I could have come out that other way. And there's a super sticker from Trucker King. He is all over the place today. I guess he's just excited because when he got up today, there were no red notifications on Discord. 5 coffees. If it sounds like that volume on that coffee grinder is turned down, it's because it is. I did turn it up a little bit, but I did jump a little bit, you're right. Croatia? Okay. Well, I believe you. Doom 3, Bogdan BD, Jennifer Roth, Rick Rashid, Chris T, Hamza Ken, Ryan, John the Bricklayer. Yeah, I really have a tough time keeping the country straight over here in the West Balkans. I know which one is Albania. That's the one at the far south. And I only know that we were in Slovenia because that's where that load went, to Slovenia. Wow. Ooh. And John the Bricklayer, did I just do your shout out or did I just miss it? I just did. So you were lurking just in time. Bedrock, a flatbedder for 17 months. Wow. That's crazy. That it's been 17 months. And he's not... Why are you slowing down? And I know there's other people that have been a member for just a little bit longer than that. Not like a day or two. Why are we slowing down? Oh, can I stay in this lane or no? I gotta go this way. I was confused by the green arrows pointing left when I was in the right lane. Yeah, Oblivion, I saw that you had lost out on a bunch of miles for some reason. But we did get the hardcore points. So that's something anyway. Yeah, weird things like that happen. Weird, the routing is saying to go that way, but there was a barrier. Hey, Wagner. So I should be able to go through the one on the left, I think. I'm surprised to hear that, Oblivion. That they would say they don't trust the Trucky program. Oh, I guess I better get fuel, huh? I knew I needed to get fuel soon, I just wasn't paying attention. Still have 87 liters. Yeah, Rick, it is kind of lame. But it is what it is. It was free. Well, Oblivion, I think that was the right thing to do. To send them the link, I mean. So it's just on them to... if they don't want to look at it. Alright, I gotta look at a map. Gotta find fuel. Oh yeah, we just passed fuel. Sort of. But there's fuel here. So we'll go there. Alright, this guy is a hazard. I guess I'll read that after I stop for fuel. Oh, I guess I need a nap too. Another thing I'm not paying attention to. Like my speed. Oh, goody. Told you that guy was a hazard. Lee01 Mr. Gordy Pitzel. Now we're waiting on a light. Really? Did you just really cut me off? Stupid AI, just like real drivers. Vigner Hoxson, CJ Johns 31, Oblivion, Keith Cersei, Wolf Gaming, Taurus F Ice Bear, our top ATS driver for June, and our top ETS 2 driver for August. Road Trip Nerd. Let's see what that said. Job cannot be repaired. As evidence, we do not consider the information provided by other applications. Each application has its own tracking system for the job. Okay. Yeah, you'd think there would be some accommodation there by sharing the Trucky stuff. Shame on him. Okay. Am I boring you, Rashid? XLT 588 Gaming is here. Welcome. What do you mean, watch the Swifty come in? I haven't got one yet. We'll do a few more shout outs here. David C. Oztech TV, Dr. Jones, our top ATS driver for July, and our top ETS2 driver for this January this year. Stiggy Stigs 122, Lord Dragon. Yet. All right. Wow, they don't want you to turn left here. Well, guess what, kids? I'm turning left. Oh, looky there. We got us an accident. They get a Swifty. Noah Long, Arnar Hoxson, Avnish Awasti, Timothy Parrish. Oh. Oh, they're still going at it. Alvin Carrillo, Walter D, Karis Lynn, Elliot Hallisey, Colin Percival, Jose Lima, Pancake Man, BRCQX. All right, let's see if we can get out of this mess. Well, that was a real Charlie Foxtrot. Well, we got a fresh clock and a full tank of fuel, so we are good to go. Even though that was a bit of a mess. Not watching the GPS. Almost missed that exit. Just monitoring my fuel economy, trying to get it below 40 liters per 100 kilometers. Right now I'm at 41.3. Apparently I had been this way. You know, it doesn't help when we have to keep slowing down for these tolls. That's good, Vigner. Yes, sound fixes. I did. It was a mod conflict. One of the other people in the convoy, well, a couple people in the convoy, not only did they have a optional mod in, which added stuff to their truck, they actually were using some of the stuff. And it was when I got close to them that my game crashed. Optional mods are great until they create a problem. But we got it sorted out after the convoy. Thanks to Pilot Bro. Well, I guess we're getting close. I see ships. I knew that would summon Pilot. He's lurking in the background, but listening while he's working. Oh, that wasn't healthy for the tires. Oh, Pilot, what'd you do? You helped solve the problem last Sunday. Yes, let's get Pilot to convoy with us. Now, I have been here, and I have done this viewpoint. But I feel like doing it again. How about you guys? Rijeka Port. James Gipe, Jesse 2670. Yard truck. Beta M, K Blake Dwee, an Nexus 79, Zane Rahman, Matthew Vidberg, Matthew Wolter, El Gordo Semario, and Siba Mancola, Benny, Sam Abbott, G-Man, Gaming Cakes, Red Car Curtis Gaming, Wayakorn Kumsap, FTG Mike B, Giorgita Rusu, Tyler Thompson, Fada Belly, T Royal Stars, welcome to the stream. Oh. Yeah, well, they do that in the ports. Although they're not always moving. Bob Simmons, Neem, Trucker GM23, Zeki Yishak, Dotty Dot, Asdagabi, Fogel. There's a tugboat towing a boat. Pekka 2003, Strange and Scary New England, John Wong, Jeff Ingram. Yeah, Vigner. That's what I get for not paying attention. Wrecker King with another super sticker. Live Hughes is here. Welcome. Oh, look, there's Pugwash. Well, Pugwash, I don't actually find I turned off the ads, the mid-roll ads. You shouldn't be seeing any mid-roll. At least I think I'm not. Look at there. So we went from Trieste to Maribor and then to here. Let's see what else we could find. What are these? Brake fluid? I do, Trucker King, for the members only live stream. It's either on or off for everyone. So during the members live streams, there's no ads. Let's see, how far is that? 200 kilometers. This is 227. I want to get something with 250 or more. Sarajevo, that's a long way to go. But okay. Another load of sulfuric acid. I'm not going there. Okay, let's go to Sarajevo. If I can make it all the way. My coffee wants out. What is going on? Hey, where am I picking this up at? Did I even book this load? Did I not book it? That's crazy. Could have swore I booked the load. I didn't book it. Ah. Oh, when was that? Pilot Bro was in that convoy picture. Oh, wait. All we have to do is back up. Rob White, Dawid, Charles Burt, Monty. So another one of these containers. And we've got 15 tons here. Aditya Rathod, Infamous Colors, You're Not Daniel, Lunar Stud, J. Rude, Something Hunt 42, Tyler, Benedict, Scott Trace, Earl Heck, Christopher Weir, Nazmi Ayunku, A.K. Brenda Robert. Let's look at our route. We're just going right back out onto the motorway here, the A6. Back towards Zagreb. Well, around Zagreb. And then, wow, kind of a roundabout. Okay. So there's another one of them yard trucks moving stuff through the port. That is nice. And there's some traffic in the port. But you want to bet that yard truck's going to come around that corner there. Nope. Hey, Adam. I don't know what you mean by skyline cities. Oh, Duluth, Green Bay, Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, Buffalo. Niagara Falls, Toronto. Well, I never drove in Canada, so I can eliminate those right off the bat. As for the other ones, you know, Green Bay was okay. In fact, Green Bay is where headquarters was for Schneider. Schneider National. Milwaukee, you know, it's a big city, or a fairly good sized city, so some traffic. It wasn't too bad. Chicago's horrible. Chicago's like LA. Well, not as bad as LA, but bad. Not as bad as Atlanta either. I didn't like driving through any of the cities, except at night. I've been through Buffalo many times, but not in the city. Well, I have, but mostly I was going through on the freeway. I did a U-turn on a city street in Buffalo once. Middle of the night, though. Nobody saw me. Can't prove nothing. And I went to Niagara Falls once. Didn't care for that. Susan, you made it. Always nice to see Susan in the audience. Oh, we're going this way? I should have guessed that, since we're going to take the southern bypass around Zagreb. Ah. Susan was out partying last night. Getting wild and crazy? No details, please. No. You know, Adam, I'm not even sure if I've been to Duluth in a truck. I've been to Duluth many times, but I don't know that I ever went there in my truck. Remind us again where you live, XLT. I used to live in the Twin Cities. And I used to live in Brainerd. Grand Rapids. I like that area. I hope so, and it should be. Grand Rapids, Bemidji, Duluth, Brainerd. Little Falls, St. Cloud. They should all be there. Little Falls should be have an historic monument or reference there, because that's where Charles Lindbergh was from. What is ASV? I'm not familiar with that. Let's see, because you got Highway 2 cutting across, and what's, yep. Yeah, 169 north and south 169, and Highway 2 east-west. Definitely, those are major routes, so those should be included in the game. Adam, I don't have a favorite port to get loads because I hate going to them because they're, you know, so congested. I got a lot of loads. Well, I got a few loads out of the Long Beach area, that port. I've been to Baltimore port once. That was interesting. And then I never got loads out of the port in the Seattle-Tacoma area, but I got loads that came out of there or through there. Got a lot of loads that arrived in either Tacoma or the port of Tacoma or the port of Seattle. But then the containers were transferred to the freight forwarder, where the contents were transferred from the container to a dry van trailer. And that's what I picked up. I've even got videos on that in my real life trucking channel or videos. Picked up a lot of loads that came in via containers. But again, the stuff was transferred from the container into a dry van trailer. Oops. Missed. I took a turn I should not have. But it looks like I got a lucky break because there's a clover leaf up here. What I get for yakking while driving. Hello, Oliver. Welcome to the stream. Well, we just discovered Zagreb, even though we're not in it. Actually. Zagreb. And for those of you who just arrived, we're doing the cloverleaf thing because I missed my turn. Or rather, I took a turn I should not have. I zigged when I should have zagged. Or maybe I zagged when I should have gone straight. Alright, we're back on track now, it seems like. Another toll booth coming up. Adam, no, the port of Newark and New York are different ports, and they're not just for 19 million people. They're for the whole eastern seaboard, or the northeast. That's just where a lot of stuff comes in. I've been to actually the port of Newark. Go, people. Come on. Wow. I've seen that in real life. Yeah, I've been to the port of Baltimore, Newark. I think Savannah. and Miami on the East Coast. Long Beach. Well, I didn't go into the port, I don't believe. But I picked something up or delivered something nearby, or I picked something up from a freight forwarder. Now, I've delivered stuff to freight forwarders in near San Diego too, and shoot, what's that city? South Texas. Not Brownsville. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Not Galveston. I've been to Galveston. I've been to the port of Galveston. I forgot about that one. But it's not a shipping port, what I'm thinking of. It's the, you know, where stuff gets transferred across the border to Mexico or from Mexico. I've done both. But it's always been at a freight forwarder on the U.S. side. I've never crossed the international border. Susan, I'm trying to understand your question. North Macedonia be counted as N or M? I don't know what the N or M is. Are you talking about initials? If so, I would refer to it as NM. But I don't know what it is referred to in Europe as. Just noticed that my clock is running a little low. We got 2.5 hours, and we got almost 5 hours of driving yet. So we will go in here. Okay, you guys are blocking everything. You're blocking the left lane and taking the right fuel lane. Not very nice. I should have done what that red truck is doing right now. I was pretty sure they weren't going to stop. All right. Oh, I don't know, Susan. I haven't got that far. We'll be doing that in later this year. I'm trying to think. I believe we're going to do the ATS All States Challenge in April, I think. April or May. And then followed by the All Europe Challenge. So, yeah, I think Lobo's right. It's probably N for first letter. Lurch is here, and he's been a flatbedder for 17 months. I know, right? It's really hard to believe it's been that long. Let's see. I have got to take a break, so we're going to go to the standby screen while I run inside and use the restroom here at the truck stop. Be right back. I am back. I did not know that I needed to go that badly, but I had had a fair bit of coffee beforehand. So let me catch up on the chat, do a few more shout outs, and we'll get back on the road. I think I can unfreeze the time since I'm going to have to move forward with it anyway. There we go. So, Adam asks, at the port, does the security guard tell the driver where to drop off the load? Pretty much, in most cases, I'd say no. But then again, it also depends on the port. So, trying to recall. Now, in some ports, there's different companies that you may be picking up picking up from or delivering to. As a dry van hauler, a lot of times I was doing a live unload or a live load at a port. So like for instance, when I went to the port of Baltimore and even the port of Newark, I would show up with, actually I had to go, since I didn't have what's called a Wix card, which is just a security clearance thing you can get pre-approved that works at all ports. It's just a security thing. Make sure you're not terrorists. You would, since I didn't have one of those, I would have to coordinate with a company that specializes in escorting truckers. So you would check in with them first, and that's usually, well, not usually, but except for the Port of Galveston, it's usually off-site, somewhere nearby. When I went to the Port of Galveston, the guy was actually right at the port. So, and all you do there is you just pay them for the privilege of following you or leading you to where you're going. At Galveston, I did live loads. So I had to go to the place that had the bananas, and I backed into one of their docks. So, they were the ones. Now I already knew where I was going, not to the specific spot, but I knew which company I was going to. So I just had to provide that information to the escort, and that's where he would take me. Same thing when I went to the Port of Baltimore. I was going there to be live loaded. And I knew the company, the name of the company I was going to pick up my load. And so I had to provide that information to the escort service, and I just followed them to the shipper. And then I got backed into a dock. Now, for those companies that are doing containers, they're just transporting containers in or out of the port to local freight forwarders. They generally know they work for a company that's a lot of times that is, or contracted with a company in the port. And so they know where to go. They go in there either with an empty trailer and they know where to drop it, and or they pick up a loaded trailer and they know where to get it, and they get all their paperwork from the shipping office. But most of the time, anywhere you're going, you're checking in with the shipping office at or receiving office at the place, and that's the process. Similar with the port. Let's see, Vigner. No, Vigner. That's nice, Bedrock. So Bedrock watched yesterday's video, obviously. Oh. So are those escort services at the port completely different than, let's say, escort services in Las Vegas? Yeah, pretty much. Except you pay them just about as much. And they never climb in your truck with you. Okay, let's call it a day. Now it's a night. Now it's a morning. All right, we still have 200, what, really? 288 kilometers to go? Let's see where we are. Where are we? Oh yeah, right here. Still got a ways to go. We're gonna veer right at the next interchange. The A3 to the A5. Yeah, and not so pretty. You're right, Colin. All right. Well, my fuel economy has fallen below 40 liters per 100 kilometers. Oztech TV is here. Oh, looks like we're going through customs up here. You know, at some of these ports, they're just these big areas and there's a lot of different companies in there. And you just have to know where you're going. But like I said, a lot of times you have to get an escort. Like, it seems to me that the port of Newark, I didn't have to get an escort. I did have to go through security. But once I got in, I had directions for where I was going. And then it was a live load. That place was crazy, by the way. Holy buckets. That place had been designed and built back decades ago when they didn't have 53-foot trailers. Ooh. Guess I'm going this way. So it was really tight. It was so tight because they had different buildings and the docks faced one another, and it was so tight in there you had to back in. It was tough to back in. Backed into the dock, you dropped your trailer and you had to get your truck out of the way. Otherwise nobody could get through. So you had to just park your truck somewhere else nearby, out of the way, until your trailer was loaded. And for Long Beach, I don't think I went into the port. I don't recall anyway. I think I just went to a freight forwarder nearby. Ooh, I gotta go into the X-ray hall. They want to scan my hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid. Really? Did they get all the way in? They got a lower speed limit here, apparently. Ooh, I forgot to do some shout outs. Jeez, it just dropped to 60? Jack Simmons. Oh, great. Kind of a mess here. Skyline's twin, Alan M. Detective 2.0. Well, that's good, Lurch. You should hear those. I mean, that's a sound that's built into the game. I guess I would say, have you not heard that before? Oh, no. There's virtually no sound from the sim panel knob like that. That is the sound of the little arm on the side of the steering column. So that's a sound effect in the game. Ah. Oops, don't want to go that way. Ollie, Mudden, Bungani Nisi. Some nice scenery here. Really? My phone is not cooperating. Reed Aviation. TYK Rage. Il Diaz. Pearl Veer World. Jonathan. JD Games Channel. Come back to that. It's all the horn I got. Yeah, Bedrock, it is the sound that the retarder stick makes when it changes. So when I turn the knob, you see the stock move. It's on the right side of the steering column. So every time it changes position, it clicks. Wait, did I go in the wrong? Oh. Anyway, that sound is in game. Mr. Jacob Morales, welcome to the stream. It's not my first time in the Balkans. It's just been a long time. I participated in the Cruising in the Balkans event last fall. And I'm speeding again. Hold on a second. I'm having trouble with my tablet. There it goes. It wasn't scrolling for me in the chat. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's the mic because it doesn't. The knob doesn't make any sound. I guess there's a little bit of sound, but the mic is right above it. So I guess. Anyway, that is an in-game sound. It's always been there. Really, Pilot? It was. You weren't hearing it before? Because I've always heard it. Okay. Anywho, I got it. Yeah, I can't hear the button box with my headset on, but I hear the sound clearly. I always have every time I rotated the knobs. It's similar in American Truck Simulator with the Jake brake settings. But I rarely ever change those settings for the engine brake in ATS. Ooh, we're almost there. Y'all got me distracted now. I want to get it Swifty. Okay, I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to mute my microphone right now. You still should have been able to hear them clicks. XCon 215, BMX Biker Chick 75, and Peanut Cowboy. This road seems more like a bike path. Well, I'm going to go straight. Need to be on the other side of the building to my left, I think. Oh, it's right there. Can I make it through? We are golden. Okay, let's see. Have you watched Bruce Wilson channel? Nope, never heard of it. But I've heard of that someone did that. I don't know who that is, or I've never seen their channel. Hey, Bedrock. Okay. You're right, Vigner. It would have been a one-way street in the U.S. Except in New Jersey, there's be a few places where you can go either way, but you got to wait your turn. Actually, a few places out west too. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, I've never been to this particular location. Got a sleep trigger place there. I've been to Sarajevo in the game before, but it seemed to me like there was a lot more to. Oh, no, it was with the DLC. That's right. Maybe it was Pro Mods I'm thinking of. I've been to a lot more. I don't know now. But I'm going to drive out of this building. And I think... Wait, can we get over here? I don't need a sleep trigger at the moment. But I want to have one handy. Just in case. Is it actually here? Gotta be. Seems like a strange place for a sleep trigger, though. Well, I haven't triggered it yet. What happens if I drop the trailer? Nope. I did trigger it briefly before I hooked the trailer. Well, enough of that. I'm not worried about it right now. I need to wrap this up. Let me make sure I got to all the shout outs. I did. We'll have some new ones for tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow at the same time this one started will be the members live stream, and it'll be questions and answers. So if you've got flatbedders, if you've got questions, you can post them as a comment to the community, to the notification. Where is it? On the community tab, I did a notification for flatbedders. You can post it as a comment there, or you can wait till tomorrow and go into the stage channel set aside for this, and you can comment live if you want. Otherwise, you can just post your questions in there. So I won't be driving tomorrow. It'll be a Q&A. I'm going to try and queue up some various videos and images and stuff in advance. But I want to address your questions. So thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Sound Fixes Pack. And that is going to do it for us today. I'll update. I got more names to add to the credits roll for tomorrow. So look for that update tomorrow. And then tomorrow evening will be American Truck Simulator. And I got to put up a new poll. Where do you want me to drive tomorrow? All right, look for that later. See y'all.